I just wanted one edge. One. This thing peeled off like it's auditioning for a modern art sculpture. Instant rage. You try to pull a clean sheet and suddenly it's origami practice. This is why people lose faith. I aimed for the Tier Norton. The bag said, "Nah, I'm opening sideways. Deal with it." Classic. Why is one side normal and the other side a full essay? I didn't ask for lore. I asked for genes. It's almost perfect. Almost. And that tiny misalignment? Yeah, that's where the pain lives. This isn't the sports bra. This is a paperback book sewn into fabric. No one on Earth needs this many tags. It weighs nothing. It's microscopic. But it delivers maximum emotional damage. This isn't buttering bread. This is excavation. Bread. Please stop. I followed the perforated line. The box followed its heart. Now it looks like it was attacked by a raccoon. I bit the sandwich. The sandwich bit back. Now my fingers are dessert toppings. This boot didn't break. It filed for divorce. You ever walk and your shoe suddenly decides it's had enough of this world? Yeah, that. Whoever peeled all the bananas and then hung the skins like trophies? Sir, this is a crime scene, not a kitchen. I'm literally paying for a coconut water and a wrap. Why am I being asked to tip like I just received a Michelin star massage? You walk in young and full of life. You leave with back pain and a beard, even if you're not capable of growing one. This isn't a clock. This is a supernova. Who sleeps in a room lit like the opening scene of a sci-fi movie? It looks like you accidentally chose $0 and 0 cents. No, that was on purpose. Stop emotionally manipulating me like an ex. Imagine failing the question because the computer can't spell. Alabsma. Sounds like a medieval disease. Please contact your bank for a replacement. Oh, great, thanks. Love when a machine steals my card and acts like I'm the problem. Nothing says quality footwear like blue dye seeping into your socks. At least your toes look like they've been finger painted. These screens were supposed to show drinks. Instead, they're just giant QR codes begging you to fix them. Congratulations, technology has officially made things worse. This dispenser didn't tear. It performed a shredding ritual. I asked for a paper towel, not a medieval banner. They literally say the answer is 30, and then mark 30 as wrong, and then explain why 30 is right. This isn't math. This is psychological warfare. Nothing says lovely children's alphabet book like teaching toddlers the letter K using a combat utensil. What's next? L is for lawsuit? Imagine inventing a device whose entire purpose is to give you more outlets, and then blocking one of them so thoroughly it becomes decorative only. Peak engineering. You're not late because of traffic. You're late because this train decided to act like an 80-car parade with no music. Ah yes, save the planet by using a paper straw. And then trap it inside a plastic fortress it can't penetrate. Eco-friendly pain. You did everything right. Lifted the tab, pulled it back, and the can said no. This is a sealed metal middle finger. Adults, 29 to 59. Youth, 12 to 27. So apparently at age 28, you're, what, a feral creature roaming between worlds? They had one job, line up the pieces. Instead, they created a parallel universe tsunami. Japan is crying. You open the bag expecting bread. Instead, you get loaf-shaped donuts. Who ate the center? Why? How? There is absolutely nothing wrong with this fridge, except the fact that the handle sits just crooked enough to bother you every single day for the rest of your life. You buy 3 thermometers to get an accurate reading, and instead you discover you're apparently living in 3 different climates at once. Science has left the chat. This donut really said, I may look like a donut, but structurally, I refuse to commit. It's like the hole tried to exist and the donut said, nope. This is what happens when your shoelaces are technically tied, but spiritually, absolutely not. A visual representation of "I'll fix it later" energy. You know you're in trouble when even the road sign looks confused. Every arrow points left, right, or emotionally sideways. Choose your destiny. Wrong is guaranteed. Google Maps said the drive is 9 miles, but also an hour and a half. Either traffic is apocalyptic or my car is about to start walking. The one job of a spray can is literally to spray. And it can't. Now it's just a sealed container of disappointment. You drop the fork in for 1 second and it instantly dives straight to the bottom like it's reenacting Titanic. Zero hesitation. Maximum inconvenience. XSSL, and then suddenly 4XL and 5XL. Whoever designed this size chart skipped the middle chapters of the story entirely. He tried to tear off a normal square, and instead, the entire roll unravels like it's made of reinforced steel. Why is toilet paper stronger than my will to live? Ah yes, the shoelaces that come with free existential dread. Why are they this long? Am I supposed to rappel down a mountain with these? You tie one bow and suddenly you have 2 white tentacles slapping the floor like they're trying to escape your shoes entirely. Congratulations, your footwear is now a tripping hazard and a fashion crisis at the same time. Nothing says quality craftsmanship like your shoe opening up a whole side door. This thing didn't rip. This thing filed for divorce. You know it's bad when even your footwear decides it's had enough of your job, your errands, your entire life. Bro didn't take a step. He took 1 step too many. Fantastic. A can opener that does not open cans. This is basically a metal stick with ambition issues. Look at it, just sitting there like, yeah, I gave it my best shot, while the can stares back like a medieval fortress. At this point, I'm closer to opening it with sheer rage than with an actual tool. Oh, good. A puzzle that was designed by someone who has never seen a puzzle. I love how the 2 remaining pieces are just sitting there like, yeah, we don't go there. We don't go anywhere. And the hole? The hole is mocking you. This is 12 hours of your life gone because the factory decided shapes are optional. Oh look, a blender that decided to season your food with itself. Delicious. A hint of pumpkin, a touch of spice, and a generous sprinkle of plastic shavings. Nothing like making soup and ending up with a DIY microplastics cleanse. At this point, the blender isn't blending. It's surrendering. This is incredible. This is what happens when confidence meets zero technique. You didn't uncork the wine, you decorated it. The corkscrew is just sitting there like, I did my part, the rest is on you. Great. Now you have a bottle you can neither open nor close. Enjoy staring at it, I guess. I love how the little ceramic shard is placed perfectly in the center of the plate, like a tiny deadly garnish. This plate says, Bon appetit, and also good luck not swallowing a razor fragment. And the stack? Every dish is chipped like they were fighting each other overnight.